You never underestimate just how important depth is for a team, Brent. These are the games where you really start to see which teams have the strongest, sturdiest benches.
You also have to commend, Kevin, coaches that have a deep team and are willing to call upon those guys, and to see them step in and perform right away, it tells a lot about those coaches and what they've been doing during their practice time to establish that confidence and get results immediately.
And now the Lakers starting group. Russell is out there with Mayo. Then there's the captain. Then it's the Prophet. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Portland on defense. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, and you hate to lose the kind of game where it just seems like it gets away from you. They played good basketball for most of it, but then just collapsed and opened that door for the comeback.
Now here's Turner. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. McCollum no good. And it's Russell in the corner. And again, no good by the Lakers. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Terry Stotts for a minute. They've had a tough time so far against this team, losing both contests. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You have to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand. We just haven't been able to do that so far. We'll see if tonight is any different. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you so much. And guys, how do you view coach's strategy in terms of limiting those shooters?
Well, I think he knows how dangerous they can be if they get hot. So it's a sound approach. Defensively, though, they have to stick like glue to those guys.
Yeah, this can't be one of those games where you give them a steady diet of things defensively. You got to mix it up, play physical, be aggressive, do your best to keep the offense out of sync. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Outside Turner. Here's Lillard. That one doesn't go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup, drawing a ton of fouls and, of course, went on to win it.
No doubt that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
And here is Turner after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. And he comes up with the deuce. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, he can be a good finisher at times in the paint. Leonard with the size and length to do more of this.
Russell a screen on McCollum. Screen by Russell. And here is Ingram. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Dallas.
And he also was really tenacious about attacking the D and creating wide open shots for his other guys. That's why his teammates love him. Yeah, it's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Plumlee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The defender tries to get all ball, but Plumlee's size and strength come into play there.
Mason Plumlee, 6'11", very athletic, but despite that, he's not a big-time rim protector.
No, but he is very mobile, and if he can get his body in front of guys who are attacking the rim, he can certainly be a disturbance in there. You ask the scouts, he's improved quite a bit defensively over the past couple seasons.
And so he makes both from the line. And the Blazers going a bit younger, kind of revamping on the fly. Brent, do you like what they've done?
I really like what they've done, Kevin. And to me, Terry Stotts deserves a lot more credit for sticking with what he established offensively, even with one of the franchise's best players in LaMarcus Aldridge leaving. And the incredible three-point shooting they lost with Wesley Matthews. Terry Stotts stuck to the same offensive system, and I think they've reaped the benefits with Lillard and McCollum.
Now here's McCollum. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Leonard with no one around. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Becoming dominant in the catch and shoot, Leonard has really polished up the mechanics on that jump shot.
There's the pick. Russell against Lillard. Russell passes to the Prophet. Here's Mayo. Here's the Prophet. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. The Prophet's got his first points in this one. Now McCollum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The tray. Excellent D there for Mayo.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lillard with a screen for Turner. Lillard, right side. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And Damian Lillard most dangerous from the perimeter, but he's really worked on his finishing inside.
He's a superior athlete, so he's learning right now how to get his shot off on the inside with all the length and athleticism of an NBA big man. He's working on that floater, finishing through contact. I think he's making big strides. He's getting more and more confident in that area.
And he knocks down the first one.
The 6th pick in the 2012 draft from a small school, no less. It just doesn't matter. Lillard came in and won the Rookie of the Year.
Collins checked in for Ingram. Both free throws good from Lillard.
Well, after Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard might be the most dangerous three-point shooter in the league at the point guard position. He has unbelievable range and extends that range when he's feeling confident.
And it's Russell missing.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
And Turner kicks to Leonard. Lillard left side. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5 now. And you look at Lillard, and Brenny's got the quick release on that three-pointer of his, doesn't he? He can get it up in a hurry.
Well, he's as close to what it is that we see sometimes from Steph Curry with being able to pull up off the dribble with some incredible range. He's worked on his balance and ball handling, and those two aspects really are feeding into everything he's doing offensively.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Portland.
And the long-range game, a staple for them offensively. It's clear they embrace the value of that extra point, and spacing the floor, something they look to do every time they're on the court.
Lets it go from 14. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Mayo dishing to Collins. Russell passes to the Prophet. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Well, coaches always tell you, if you take a chance, you better get it.
Now here's Mayo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
That's some of the toughness Coach wants from Leonard. Getting into the shooter's face, altering the shot without fouling. Good job.
Lillard, shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He has 7.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
There's a screen. Mayo kicks to Collins. Russell against Lillard. Here's the Prophet. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very lazy defense there, but luckily they got bailed out by the missed shot. He won't miss many of those opportunities.
Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything to get the game started.
Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And now it's a double-digit lead. Leonard's got 6 points.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, not only have they been the aggressors, their early execution has been off the charts.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the league is in transition, a healthy debate about who is the league's best player. I'll pose this question to you. If you were going to pick one player, who would it be?
Well, LeBron James is undoubtedly still the best player in the NBA, and if you haven't watched the past 2 NBA finals, shame on you.
Because he has been historically good in both.
Well, by the time it's all said and done, we've got 4 or 5 years still of LeBron doing what it is that he's done and marching up these incredible ladders, all the statistical significance and history that he's setting. But if we look at some of the young players, Kevin, the interesting debate will be, will Karl Anthony Towns or Anthony Davis be the guy moving forward? I think you'd find it interesting if you took a poll as to which coaches would take which player first. I think you'd be surprised at those results.
Are you saying Towns?
I might say Karl Anthony Towns.
I know. I see the smile on your face.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lillard outside. Azealia screen. Lillard outside. It's deflected. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Collins. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland leading by 11. Lillard outside. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Look at the Prophet, second in the NBA, a great defender.
He's been a factor on the inside, an impressive stretch for him defensively.
Here's Silk. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Screened by Russell. Here's the floater. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, and he scuffled a bit out of the gates. 10 shot attempts, but that's just his second make of the game.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw, no good for Russell.
Well, Ed Davis had a father who played in the NBA for 10 years. That does not mean that he did not work hard to get to this position. Bounced around early on in his career and buried in Memphis despite putting up good numbers when he had the chance. Nice to see him flourish in Portland.
Here is Russell. Al Farouk Amino picking up that last basket. Kept alive. Out to Russell. Feeds to Collins. Here's the Prophet. And the rejection by Azealia. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And a missed layup.
That set had everything but the finish. You know, even though they missed that shot, they know they will convert that more times than not.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yep, he got up ahead of steam and no one could come over to stop him.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Lillard operating with smoothness there makes the defender overcommit, and when you're out of position, you end up fouling.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Ohio, the pass to the Prophet. Lakers passing it around. Ohio covered by Lillard. 6 to shoot. Lillard with the rebound. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 16-6 run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 14.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Yeah, it looks like the makings of a blowout here, but their task now is to maintain this level of effectiveness and not get sloppy.
Now here's Lillard. 14 points for him. Crabbe kicks to Aminu. Davis sets a screen. Lillard, right side. Tries a three. Tries again. It's blocked. Passes it to Cobb. There's the pick. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ohio. From deep three-point range. And it's Portland with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now, here's Aminu. His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Lillard. Crabbe dishes to Davis. From downtown. And Lillard gets it to go. He's got 17.
I mean, this quarter belongs to him. They got to feed him.
Down low. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .52 seconds left to play here in the first. Samikidze. He's covered by Aminu. 5 on the clock. Here's Ohio. The teardrop falls in.
Well, he approaches the rim strong there and then flips up the teardrop.
Lillard with it. 26 points for him last game against Boston.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And that one, good. Lillard's got 19 points.
Man, his shot on target, guys. They have the lead right now, primarily because of his effort.
Here's Silk. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the pass to Ohio. The tray. The shot will not fall. Trailblazers leading by 16. So the Lakers 5 right now. Plumlee with the screen. There's the dish to Turner. To the inside. Here's Davis. It's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
The Lakers with the ball after the made shot from Evan Turner. Ohio, he's covered by Aminu. Now the feed to Ingram. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Ingram's got his first 2 points of the night. Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Plumlee with the screen. A 3 from McCollum. Rebounded by the Lakers. The captain's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ohio. Turner covering to the wing right side. Pass to Ohio. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Ingram. Here's the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Now here's McCollum. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Davis. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Russell's checked in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. They grabbed their own miss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
And there isn't a whole lot of positives that you can take away from his performance from the mid-range game so far. A lot of chances have come up empty for him, but he seems intent on taking jumpers out there. Something's got to give.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Plumlee. And Brent, going back a few years to your formative playing days in high school, you played at one of the bigger powerhouse high schools in California. How did playing on such a team that had such high expectations at that early age help your skill level and your overall basketball development?
Well, going to De La Salle High School, if I really wanted success, I should have been a kicker because the football team was off the charts. But we did have great success in basketball, and I did watch my 2 older brothers play at the school, so I understood what the program was about, what kind of expectations there were from the coaches with regards to accountability.
I bet you would have been a pretty good wide receiver.
I might have been, at least for one play, until a linebacker or a cornerback would cut me in half.
Barry going deep. He's got the ball, and there he goes. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, people forget Festus Ezeli was also a first-round pick of the Warriors a few years ago, but he was an academic prodigy growing up. He skipped kindergarten and the 5th and 6th grades. He had plans of becoming a doctor, but when he started playing basketball, he found himself behind the curve. He said, "Here I am as a 15-year-old kid, and I can't shoot a layup." But guys, he's brought that same work ethic from the classroom to the hardwood. He's improved year after year.
He is a presence, DA. Thanks. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Russell. There's a screen. Here's Collins, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. The Lakers #1.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
And he makes the first. And so Collins nails both of them. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Turner. Here's Plumlee, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And a big height advantage right there.
And sometimes it's not just the height, it's the flow in the shooting motion. Extremely effective from the mid-range.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 5. Russell passes to Ingram. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Turner kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum dishes to Turner. Rebound the Lakers.
I have no clue what happened with the defense there, but they should be thanking their lucky stars that somehow he bricked that golden opportunity.
Here's Redding. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Collins, good. And here's McCollum. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum passes to Plumlee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 7th in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Brent, they say great offense beats great defense. It certainly is a tall task trying to stop the greats from scoring in this game. What is tougher from a defensive standpoint than to stop a great player? It just seems like there's so many different options and different ways a team or an individual can play them.
Defenses have to have the ability, Kevin, to make reads and get on the same page with regards to stopping the greatest players in the game. One player can't do it, so oftentimes we're talking about committing 2 defenders. What can the 3 guys on the back line of defense do against some of the game's greatest, and how is it that they can move on the string, read one another, and reassemble themselves within a possession? That is a tremendous skill that needs to be practiced, honed, and that's where great defenses gain confidence.
Well, I think communication probably is the priority when you begin that process.
It always starts with the talking, and that's where you see some of the greatest defenses have guys on the back line, the bigs pointing in certain directions, making sure they're directing traffic to make sure the problem areas on any possession are covered.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, Coach Terry Stotts was on the staff back in 2011 when the Dallas Mavericks won the NBA title. Before that, head coaching stints both in Atlanta and Milwaukee, just getting better and better, and you can see the way his teams respond to his coaching ability.
Both free throws good from Turner. And Terry Stotts, a Coach of the Year candidate for the last few seasons, the head man up in Portland. You see a lot of coaching turnover in the league, but he's built some equity in Portland with the Blazers.
Well, not only did he have success with a team that a lot of people thought was going to be together for a long time, a radical shift in their player personnel you would think would take a coach out of their situation. It didn't. It actually reinforced how good a coach Terry Stotts is, and it'll be interesting to see how far he can push these guys with Lillard and McCollum in that backcourt.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Plumlee.
Well, a former 5-star recruit won a championship in college. Plumlee still finding his way a little bit here in the pros.
Plumlee hits them both. Lakers trail by 20. Timeout called the Lakers. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. You take a look at Los Angeles. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've basically lived up
to the expectations so far this season, and that's not really good news for their fan base because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Unfortunately, those expectations were right on the money. They just weren't ready to join that elite group of teams at the top of this league. And they're still in the playoff picture, and we all know anything can happen in the postseason.
Now Aminu, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Dishes to McCollum. They set the pick. For three. They grab their own miss. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And anytime you see a player 7'1" who can shoot threes, Brent, that's going to draw some attention. But for Myers Leonard, still some work to do. Where do you think he can get better?
Well, there are minutia parts of a center's game that Myers Leonard can be better at. Better screen setter, try to be more physical at times, getting a few more boards and increasing his impact defensively. That can be a building block for his team.
Now Turner, 6 points for him. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 10. That shot no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Ingram kicks to Russell. He dishes it to Collins. Back to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is fly.
Collins. Hassel, the pass to Mayo. Here's Collins. Buries the long-range jumper. Collins has got 9 points in the quarter.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Well, when your opponent keeps piling on like this, your only choice is to get together during a timeout and fix it.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Estes Ezeli, he's jacked in for Plumlee. Crabbe comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Turner. Now here's Mayo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. There's a good screen. Kicks to Ingram. Shoots from 14. That one off the back iron and out.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now Ingram. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. Lakers passing it around. Here's Silk. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Ingram. A three ball. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Crabbe. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Shot from 12. Here's Sonakitsi. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
They set the pick. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Feeds to McCollum. A floater. Shot to stop the drought. And Ezeli finishes off inside. Ezeli's got his first bucket in this one.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
inside, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And the free throw, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Pass to the Prophet. Dolman, he's guarded by Davis. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Cobb. McCollum outside. Picked away. Here's Silk. He's guarded by Crabbe. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he sinks the second. 1:58 left in the first half of the game. Here's Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Taking advantage of his touch around the basket, Davis does a nice job there of using his body to shield the defenders from the basketball.
And here is Los Angeles now. The pass to Ohio. Shot clock at 6. From 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the attack mentality, I think he surprised the entire defense with that one.
Now here's McCollum to the paint. There's the steal. It's stolen by Ezeli. And yes, it's good. Ezeli's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And add a little polish to his game. Ezeli, nice move inside.
Passes it to Cobb. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. The Lakers rebound. The Prophet. Yes, that goes in. The Prophet's got 9 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 19. He kicks it to Davis. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Crabbe. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Lillard. Expanding his range. The shot, no good. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Ohio. They set the screen from deep, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Well, he typically carries such a heavy load on offense. Lillard shows the energy to get it done on defense as well.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Trailblazers up by 11.
Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 19 points, 2 block shots, and 2 rebounds. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say, keep doing what you do.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
Trailblazers leading by 11, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Plumlee out there with Myers-Leonard, and it's Turner in at the 3. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Turner. Lakers trail by 13. Russell kicks to Mayo. Back to Russell. Launches a 3. He shoots again. No good that time. Plumlee with some nice D. Turner dishes to McCollum. To the inside. Takes it from 10. The rebound by the Lakers.
That's just terrific court awareness there. The defense knew it was coming and just totally suffocated him.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. And Leonard stays with it.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Russell against Lillard. Shot from free throw range. That one a little long.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
Got right up in his jersey. I thought they actually traded for him. Didn't allow separation. Just a terrific effort. Well, he's not automatic from downtown, but certainly took advantage of the soft defense there.
And much like Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum was lightly recruited coming out of high school. Ended up playing, in fact, at a mid-major college, Lehigh University.
Well, he not only started there, he starred there right away. He introduced himself to the nation in March of 2012 with a 30-point performance, stunning Duke in the collegiate postseason tournament. A 15 seed knocking off a 2. That'll draw some attention.
That's his first personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
He's perfect from the line this time. Portland leading by 13. Lillard outside. From 13, that's short off the rim.
Outstanding D there. They really got up in his shirt and made him uncomfortable.
Outside Russell. There's the pick. Here's Ingram. Offensive rebound. Here's the Prophet, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Russell. McCollum kicks to Plumlee. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
I doubt they came into this game thinking they would be doing this much damage from mid-range, but you have to give them credit for being able to see what is available in their offense and then exploit the weakness of the D. To be successful in this league, you have to be flexible, and they've done a great job of that so far.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. And timeout called. Luke Walton has had enough.
And here's a look at some numbers for the Prophet. His last 10 games have been exceptional. Second in rebounding, 7th in field goal percentage, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
Mayo against Turner. Mayo kicks to Ingram. Back to Mayo. There's the pass to the Prophet. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one, good. 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
And if you don't watch him enough, you got to understand that C.J. McCollum on the inside has the skill set to still score.
The Prophet banked in off the glass. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. And a wide-open look for McCollum. Off target from outside.
Just not his night so far, guys.
Pass to Hassel. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second-chance points on the season. In third, the Lakers.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
To the middle, here's Plumlee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And defensively, this could be a good foul. No reason to give Plumlee easy points inside, given his struggles at the free throw line.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And the first one drops. We've heard a lot of talk around the league about the strain of the regular season, Brent. 82 games, putting a strain with the back-to-backs of 4 games in 5 nights.
I'm getting tired of you just talking about it, Kevin.
I'm tired of saying it.
I'm exhausted.
So what's the solution?
I really think that the preseason only needs to be 4 games. You could also do something, Kevin, with regards to training camp where you'd have players in their first through 4 seasons come in for 10 days prior to the veterans coming into camp, the 4 preseason games, and then you're ready to go. So the NBA now, with their 22 affiliations with NBA D-League teams, have the opportunity for those guys to get in shape and learn the system going in between the big ball club and the D-League. But I think a shorter preseason schedule is on the horizon.
Excellent thoughts. Now, here's Aminu. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Russell with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's the Prophet. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Sometimes it's worth it to find a sliver. Excellent pass there.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Tries a 3. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 22.
Here's the thing, Kevin. When Lillard gets this red hot, no one in the league really has the skills or endurance to keep up with him.
Here's Hassel. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Mayo, the pass to Russell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Russell's got 10.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Wow, more threes in the NBA? Who knew? Teams trading tray balls.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
two things I love about C.J. McCollum is his size and his pace of play. A great shooter with good range. He can handle the ball, so at times when you want Lillard off the ball, C.J. McCollum becomes your point guard. And I'll tell you what, at 6'4", he never plays panicked, whether he's at the 1 or the 2.
Trailblazers leading by 15. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Leonard sets a screen for McCollum. Stripped away. Here's Redding. The dish to Russell. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him. And when you talk, Brent, about McCollum's 6'4" stature, the questions seem to arise for him at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I don't know if he's undersized at 6'4" for a shooting guard, but he is a bit of a tweener and has that slight frame. But he has shown, as much as he brings to the table offensively, he can use that acumen on defense and improve on that end of the floor.
Lakers trail by 13. They set the pick. Fires from deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. So for the Trailblazers, Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Myers Leonard. And Krabs subbed in for McCollum. Portland leading by 11. Now here's Crabbe. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Collins. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Collins has got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 24.
Well, the years keep going on, and Lillard keeps getting better and more confident at finishing inside.
For Portland, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Aminu slams it in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Here's Lillard, following the bucket by the Lakers. The layup missed.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 12. Inside and stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Got that bucket in no time at all. 26 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside, Russell. They set the screen to the middle. Here's Hassel. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Portland leading by 12. Lillard with it. He's got 26. To the inside, Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
So much talk about the game slowing down for the game's best players. Lillard composes himself, scans the court, and delivers the strike.
Cobb, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on Ed Davis. For Los Angeles, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Good on both. Portland leading by 12. Lillard outside. And there's the feed to Crabbe. Davis sets a screen. On the left block. Crabbe, no good. Lakers shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Silk passes to Hassel. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. Look at the Prophet, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, the captain, right behind him.
And these two are having no problems with the physicality in the NBA. Both of them a force to be reckoned with inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both. And so here's Portland. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Davis. And finally, they hit one. Davis has got 6.
That's the energy Ed Davis needs to play with consistently. Big-time finish on the rebound.
We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Dishes it to Collins. To the paint. Here's Hassel. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. There's 1:47 left in the third. Here is Lillard. 26 points for him. Ring shot on the way. That one wide left. Now the Lakers on the break. Mayo is running. The shot will not fall. Trailblazers leading by 9. Crabbe dishes to Aminu. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Aminu's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, not a guy who's going to shake and bake you. Aminu does have enough handle, though, to get north and south.
Hassel, the pass to Collins. It's good.
Hit his teammate right in stride. That's a great assist.
Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Azealia screen. Kicks it to Aminu. From downtown. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Silk passes to Mayo. He dishes it to Collins. Takes it from 10 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, crafty pass inside gets them that nice look.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, I'm sure they are. I'll bet we see a quick shot right here.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Portland. Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Davis sets a screen. Lillard outside. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the way.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Lillard, he's got 26. Davis with a screen on Mayo. Three-pointer, Lillard, no good. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Silk is out there with Ingram. Then it's Mayo. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's the Prophet in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here are the Trailblazers now. McCollum outside. From 13. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, Mayo with it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Turner kicks to McCollum. Now here's Cram, guarded by Mayo. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, he's not hitting much of anything, but his team remains in front because of what they've done and how well they've been scoring.
Mayo kicks to Russell. 14 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles, got great position, and really bothered the release point.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The captain's checked in for Ingram. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for Crabb. Turner no good on the free throw. Lakers trail by 5. Feeds it to Mayo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for O.J. Mayo. Trailblazers leading by 3. To the middle, here's Leonard. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, you got to like the aggressive D going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside Mayo. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And El Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Russell passes to Hassel. In the corner, Mayo with it. Here's Hassel. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Leonard gets a hand on it, but he recovers it. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
One shot.
And that one misses. Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside Turner. Plumlee in the post. Aminu with the bucket.
That's a great look for Aminu, who has the athleticism and long arms to do damage inside.
The drive by Russell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Fearless, despite the size mismatch, took it right to him.
Free throw, no good for Russell. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's the screen. Russell against Turner. Rebounded by Hassel.
He is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
Russell against McCollum. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Russell. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting in this game 45%. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, posting up big numbers is Plumlee tonight. Not something you're going to see often, but certainly a big spark for this offense.
Russell kicks to Mayo. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's now 7 points for O.J. Mayo.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
It's good from long range. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. And it's Aminu in the corner. The Lakers with the rebound. Russell's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Russell's got 14 points now in the second half. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Turner. McCollum dishes to Turner. There's the screen. Lets it go from deep. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Hassel. Back to Russell. Leonard with the steal. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
McCollum outside. "14 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him."
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime after sort of wandering around in the first. He's kicked it into gear here for the second frame.
Now, here is Russell. Inside. Here's Hassel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Leonard. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, I know he's a big guy, but he has a refined shooting touch. Leonard, one of those guys who can light up the scoreboard.
Russell passes to Mayo. There's the dish to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Russell's got 23 points.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
It's McCollum with the drive. Offline with the baseline jumper. Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Russell. To the inside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And the first one at the line is good. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. The Lakers also with a sub. Collins checked in for Silk. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers leading by 3. Plumlee with the screen. McCollum kicks to Turner. Cuts off the pass. Outside Mayo. Passes it to Hassel. High, arcing shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in. And right now, I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Here's McCollum. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
The drive by Russell. Here's the Prophet. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. There's the pick. Now here's McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Lakers trail. He kicks it to Mayo. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Well, time and score, you just can't have a costly error right now at this point in the game, guys.
Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. That free throw missing. So he comes up empty at the line. The Lakers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And again, no good by the Lakers. Portland leading. Turner dishes to McCollum. With the shot. They get it back.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Russell against Lillard. Right side Russell to take the lead. He lays it in. Russell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Turner. It's McCollum on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, he is scoring in so many ways right now. The versatility on the offensive end really helping out his squad.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. So we'll see D'Angelo Russell go to the line here. It's on Damian Lillard. Free throw good, Russell. Portland trailing here. McCollum with the ball. He feeds it to Lillard. And stolen by Russell. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. And stolen by Lillard. And here we go, Trailblazers with a fast break. Again, McCollum missing. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Russell. Goes back up, Collins. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, getting after it right now. You love the passion and desire on that play. Excellent rebound, and then the stick back.
And that one falls for Collins. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here is Lillard. McCollum outside. Shoots off the screen. That one wide left.
Well, he could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
Mayo, the pass to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Excellent D there for Mayo. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Russell. Here's the screen. Here's Collins. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 8th assist in the game.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
Now here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Will it go? Nice D from Russell.
And really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
Outside Mayo. Pass to Russell. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
It's as if he had too good a look. Is that possible? And now he's kicking himself. Well, not the guy you generally think of if you need a go-to basket. Plumlee coming through.
Turner's checked in for Portland. And the Lakers making a change here. The free throw off from Plumlee. Turner against Mayo. The drive by Russell.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Los Angeles making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And he is unable to get the second one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, a solid trip to the line there to help extend the lead.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
Yeah, let's forget about how to foul and concern ourselves with who to foul.
Here's McCollum. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
That happens sometimes. The ball just does not go down. But I'll tell you what, he'll take that shot every time.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Still got to finish strong, though. Play with a bit of pride.
Off the inbound pass. Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
Well, really, their execution on the perimeter has been very sharp, in a groove that's hard to slow down.
Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Penalty situation. At the line for the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And Portland has possession. There's the pass to McCollum. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
Man, I would have loved to have been a fly in the wall while the coach was talking to the team at halftime. They've been unconscious from deep.
Outside, Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws.
They have a chance to tie it up.
That next shot has to come from behind the arc. Only a three is going to save them.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
D'Angelo Russell. He took control in the final period. In fact, his ability to generate major points down the stretch, nothing short of magnificent. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
His points in the paint were a big factor for them tonight. He consistently took it to the rack. Relentless.
At the offensive end, he was a terrific option for them all night. Maybe not spectacular, but definitely dependable. And you'll take that every time.